Hello guys, welcome back. So we are having fun today. We really are. We are working on the mural. Those of you who've been with the channel for a long time know that I have painting in the bathtub because it's not a bathtub. And I was like, you know what? It's my bathtub. I don't care. Well, every so often when you super scrub with scrubbing bubbles or something, you take part of it down. And we'd always discuss that there would be a time that when it came down, they would be done with it and they wouldn't want it anymore. And a day or so ago, a good part of it came down. Not too much, but some of it came down. And I was like, well, maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should really get back in here and really scrub, 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 scrub. So I was thinking about it. I thought, no, it seems they always give me a reason to renew it at, opportune times, like before all this craziness started in the world. It had needed a touch up, and now it needed a touch up, and I'm like, okay, maybe there's like something they're going to do for me they'll never tell me about, and this is like an offering they would like. So we've been repainting the mural, and now we got the door open so that we get fresh air, and we're having a lot of good luck. I turned off the radio, found out the reason I wasn't dreaming was the radio, so no more radio for a while. And I had a good dream about my parents were back, and they took me shopping at this huge store, and it was nice because it was just out regular shopping. Remember that? I don't either. And I wanted, of course, my parents are back, and we were going to celebrate Memorial Day together. I wanted like to get cookies and all this other stuff. Like they had like those fudgy things from Keebler Elves, those good things. And I thought, no, I can't just, run through their money. But it was kind of like, I guess, like a message from my parents or something about being supported. But it could have not been my parents either, because I got up this morning and I found really gigs. And this is how Loki always talks to me. He sends me these as a blessing. So, to the entertainment of my neighbors, I go around collecting these. And we did arts and crafts with an old container. You know those icy light things? Yeah, they come in a container, just take the label off, and you can do that. And then that'll go on one of his altars when I fill it up with that. So we're having a good one. And a package arrived. So yeah, he was excited. A package arrives. So we got that done, and Hermes came back, and Hermes is, kind of saying he wants to be a permanent god around here, which is good, because Loki missed his Playmate. And I think Hermes was waiting for me to call him, but I said, I don't, I try to give them their freedom. I try, unless I really truly need to work with them towards something, or I wanted to have time to visit, I try not to call on them. And, I don't call them like, come here now because I'm commanding you. I call them like you would call a friend or a family member, like, hey, at least let me know you're okay. What are you doing? Is there a reason you've been gone so long? Stuff like that. But like ones like Hermes and that, I just, I usually let them wander in and out because it seems to be what they do. And he was waiting for me to call him, and he was upset. So he's back. So he's hopefully guarding stuff. He might be the reason I got up and found my package, but I was reluctant to start working with him again because it seems every time he comes back in, I get something stolen. It's kind of like his hallmark. Last time, if you remember, it was Andy Candies and a couple Cokes. It was either stolen out of my bag at the library, or somebody stole it before I got home and could call up. And he's explained to me repeatedly they needed it more than you. And I understand that, but I didn't appreciate it either. And that's one of the things, if you're going to work with a god of thieves, other people had said it, and I didn't believe it, but they've said, he would keep asking them if they really needed something, and they weren't using it, and they weren't using it, so he let someone who needed it more than they did have it. And, then it comes to the contentious thing of, because he rolls both, he also rolls getting you caught and throwing you in jail. Whether or not you call the cops and say, hey, I had a bike or I had something like a radio or something and it was stolen, just because I wasn't using it didn't mean someone else could have it. So sometimes he's a bit much to work with, but we're happy to have him back. Loki will have his Playmate. So we just figured we'd get you guys caught up, and I'll be taking this thing here and putting these things here in here like so. And so he'll have that, it'll go on one of his altars. And so we just say thanks to him because he always sends me those to remind me that he's going to take care of me. And I guess Hermes is bouncing around. Hermes likes them too because they look like wings. So, it's a thing of the gods always do speak to us. Maybe they won't use gigs with you. Maybe they'll use change or feathers or a song on the radio or a pin on Pinterest or Instagram or a video or something, anything. You go to work and you stop for coffee and you get a sugar packet with something on it or something. Just, they do give us signs all the time. It's just we're usually so busy we miss them. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye bye.